It was about 8:45 in the morning, and I was in my kitchen right there having my coffee, and I heard a very low, loud drone. It was a very low-flying plane, and I'd never heard anything like that before. It turns out that was the plane that was flying down 6th Avenue that hit Tower 1, and within 10 seconds, I was listening to WNYC. It was knocked off the air because the antenna was disconnected. And then I went down because I could see the Twin Towers from 2 blocks down this street. And instead of grabbing my camera, I grabbed my binoculars. I don't know why, but just instinctively I grabbed my binoculars. And as I stood there, the second plane had just hit, and I was able to look through my binoculars and see entirely through the Twin Towers to the light of the beautiful blue day on the other side. And the contrast between the inferno and the blue light on the other side was the strangest thing I had ever seen in my life. It was strangely silent and chaotic and noisy at the same time. And that somehow, for me, became part of the paintings, because painting is a very silent process, but the events I was expressing were anything but silent. I could not get the image out of my head. To this day, it's in there, permanently recorded. And so that's what I use to create this. And the window, the space, was basically the space beyond the towers, the rest of the world condensed into that space. I didn't want to paint these paintings, but putting colored pigments on a two-dimensional surface has been going on for 40,000 years. And so it strikes me that painting is fundamental to the conscious nature of our need to express ourselves. And I realized that with that medium, I could reconstruct what I had just seen and experienced, because it can flow up and it can flow down. So what I did was I created liquid grids of this paint on all of the Elegies, and they were beautiful. They were pristine. I even used metallic paints to get the sheen of the metal in the towers. And then I attacked them. In a mindless rage. I would never want to have to do that again, because I was attacking my own paintings, but it was what had happened. So metaphorically, I attempted to do the Elegies through the same set of parallel circumstances that had brought the towers down.